Alright, got a lure review video for you. This is the Jackall Trigon lipless crankbait. I've got two sizes here, the 50 and the 60. That is the big story on this bait. It has this really unique weight design in the front of the bait. So the Jackall TN, it's always had the weight kind of at the front where the lips of the fish are. That's kind of where their weight is, their tungsten weight. And with this one, they've added this extra piece to it that kind of sticks out behind it. It's a little bit wider, and it will help that bait stand straight up on the bottom. So if you're yo-yoing it and you let it get down to the bottom and you want it to sit there, pause it for a little bit, and then rip it up, this is going to be a whole lot easier with this bait. Now, it really reminded me of something. This is just a shaky head. I can't even remember what brand. It might be like a Mega Strike or something like that. I can't remember, but you know, same design. It'll stand a worm up super easy. So they've kind of applied that same concept to a lipless crankbait, and that's typically where lipless baits are weighted anyway. They they'll come through the water kind of like this with a really hard vibrating shaking action. And adding that on there will just help it stand up. I've noticed the big one stands up just a little easier than the smaller ones here. Of course, we're not in water, so I don't know if that's going to be a little different or what. But just a really cool design. The weight, or not the weight, the rattle of these, it has a kind of a one knocker kind of. I can shake this here without. You can kind of hear it in there. It's got kind of a one-knocker type sound as far as the rattle goes. Here's our packaging on it. You can see knocking sound. See Trigon OMS out metal system. So that's referring, you can see right there, there's that weight. That's what they're talking about. There's some dimensions, 52 millimeters, 11.2 grams, and that's the 50, that's the small one. I think that comes out to a little less than half an ounce. And then we've got our bigger one, the 60 millimeters, 18.5 grams. That's over half an ounce, but I think less than 3/4 ounce. Really cool. Let's see, what about the colors here? This is pearl shad right there, and that smaller one, I've got one still in the package. Dark thunder, I think is the color on that. Cool looking design. And this one, I've got the website pulled up right now, Japan Lure Shop. Kawashima Silhouette Kinku. That's the color right there. Pretty exotic color. I was really hoping to get some more of these in the 60 size. They've got some really cool colors out there. Red Tiger, they got a Table Rock color, a couple of craw colors. But they're out of stock. These things are popular. It's lipless crank season, and everybody wants to get their hands on, the next great lure. So these, they're hard to get your hands on right now. Hopefully they'll be coming to the U.S. soon. I mentioned this in my Mega Bass video about, kind of looking at the packaging and trying to determine, if I thought they would send them over to the U.S. I did notice, even though this is in English, the listing of it in grams, typically they will convert that to ounces for bringing it over here, and the back is all Japanese. But I'm sure, knowing Jackall, that they will bring it over. Maybe it'll be at the classic release. A lot of stuff comes out around that time. Maybe we'll hear something or see something about this bait. But it's just a really, really cool design. I don't really fish lipless crankbaits that much, but I'm definitely going to give this one a shot. I just think it's really cool that we'll be able to stand up. I mean, that's just really, really cool. I do like shaky heads. I fish those a decent amount. So, being able to cast this thing, let it shake all the way down to the bottom and sit there, and then rip it up off the bottom and stuff. I think it's, it's a cool design. Really, really cool design. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and check these out if you're interested. It's basically a Jackall TN with a new weight system that'll stand it up. That's kind of the story of this bait. Really, really cool. Colors are great. The hooks are really sharp. Jackall always makes quality lures. We've got a oval line tie on there. You know, just a great looking lure. So check out the Jackall Trigon. You can find them at a couple of different places. You can probably find them on eBay or places like Japan Lure Shop, or you know, wherever you go to get some of your overseas stuff. But you can get them, and they look to be pretty cool. So check it out.